Right, we have finished about two-dimensional array as parameter or argument in function, right? So you can look through the rest of the lecture slide on this, but I would like to show you how to sum all the elements of two-dimensional array, and also maybe summing rows and column only. Okay, so let's try to initialize another array with two dimension. So let's try something like three rows and four columns, and initialize them. So remember the initialization. So we have one big list, and there should be three smaller three sub lists because we have three rows. Alright, so now, right, so now inside each of them we need to initialize with four value. So try 2, 4, 6, 8, and then that's the first row. 1, 3, 5, 7, and that row 4, 8, 12, 16. Right, so that's our array. Right, so now we want to do summation. We have two for loop, to 0. I smaller than, okay, so for is, what we can do is empty row equal to 3 equals equal to 4, and then we change these to rows and column. It's easier this way rather than we have to change every time. Yeah, we use numbers smaller than rows. I plus plus, and then the second for loop, int j equal to 0, j smaller than columns j plus plus. Okay, right, so what do we do when we have this? So we want to sum, right? So sum, we can have sum equal to sum plus array I okay. So this is equivalent, if you want to write it this way also can, plus equal to array I a. Alright, so either one you want to use. Okay, you want to use the long one or the shortened one, up to you, they mean the same. Okay, so now we have our sum, or you can use total. So now I want to see out total of all elements. Go to and sum, and n line, follow n line. Okay, right, so then we compile this. Right. What's wrong here? Oh, I haven't declared my sum. Okay. Right. Sorry for that. Int sum equal to 0. Right? Okay. compile, no error, run. So total is 76. Okay, maybe you can calculate that for right. Right, so let's look at, we have settled the summing all the elements in two-dimensional array. So let's look at summing just the row of the two-dimensional array. Okay, so let's look at this. Alright, so if you're talking just about the row, so it means that we are summing the columns. Okay, summing the elements in the column. So we have sum just now. Okay, sum equal to 0. So now we have sum. Now we initialize sum. So because we are going to have more things inside here, so we are going to initialize sum at the first for loop, the outer loop. Okay, make sure our brackets are correct. So this is the close of the outer loop. This is the inner loop. Right, sum equal to 0 here. Okay, sum ij. So now you can display, you want to see out some of the row here. So now we cut this there, and we put the C out here. But this is total of row elements. So which means the columns will be some elements. So we can actually row number, then we can put row number I, and just put I plus 1, then this elements, and then some. Let's try, see whether it works. Compile, no problem, run. Okay, total of row number 1 is 20. So 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8 is 20. And then 1, 3, 5, 7 is 16. And 4, 8, 16, 12, 16 is 40. So that's, you sum up row by row. So basically, this one is just summing up the sublist here. This sublist. 2, 4, 6. 1, 3, 5, 7, and 4, 8, 12, 16. Okay, that's row. Now we want to look how we sum by columns, which means that we'll sum 2, 1, and 4. 4, and then 4, 3, and 8, and so on. So we'll have 4 values for sum by column. Right, so sum by columns is simple. You simply change, just now sum by rows, you have rows on top. Okay, you have 4 integer row, first outer loop, and column in the inner loop. But sum by column, okay, you have column in the outer loop, okay, column in the outer loop, and row in the inner loop. Okay, the others are similar, so you just need to change the rows and the column. Okay, so now what I'll do is column, and then this is rows. Okay, and then total of columns. Okay, now we have changed that to column. So now we realize that our I is actually the column and our J is actually the rows. So we need to switch this up. J and I. Right, so now we compile and then we run. So now you got the total of column number 1 elements 7, number 2 15, number 3 33, and number 4 51. Okay, let's sum for the sum of the columns. Okay, right, that's for this. I will continue with pointer in a bit.